Hey guys, I'm sorry about the last video I put out. I made it mostly while I was really tired from work, and now that I rewatched it, I think it's totally a boring video. And so, to make up for it, I wanted to make a quick, short video that had some alarming stuff on it that defies plate tectonics at their own game, and I thought that might be interesting for you guys. And you've seen this video right here that's playing, where I show you how plate tectonics doesn't match. Well, I wanted to show you how I think these continents went together, and it's nothing like plate tectonics. But check out the difference in the quality of match between these features, and it should be alarming. And this ought to be a lot better than yesterday's video because this is be short and basically simple. Okay, so you look at Africa here, and you can tell that when you look at the bottom of it, it's twisting and turning. It looks like it's gonna turn this way. It's gonna twist this way actually, and you can see the twisting right here. But what's interesting about this is the ridge, the Southwest Indian Ridge. This is what I claim is probably the most important land feature that we have on the planet. Way more important than the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. But you hear nothing about it because they don't, well, either A, they don't know very much about it, or B, they just don't care, I guess. I don't know. When I take a look at this Africa right here, and I look at this ridge, and I look how it comes back this way, it twists over this way. Well, this area looks very much like South America. See, look. And you can see that it's twisting. Africa is twisting towards it like this, or it's twisting away as it's coming out, one way or the other. But here we go again. Let me just show you really quickly. You got this hooking like that. You got this going back like this, and then this twisting around, and this feature looks a lot like this. And if that's the case, then that twisting that I see here is also going to be what South America must have been doing. It's twisting like a vortex. As a matter of fact, it even looks like one, except for it's got a nice hook at the bottom. So let me show you how my reoccurring patterns match up when I put them together, and I'm going to show you the real way that South America and Africa aligned up. Okay, here we have Africa and that Southwest Indian Ridge right here, and what I'm claiming is the outline of South America. Now, there's multiple ways to prove that this is the case. One of them is just simply lining it up as I bring it in. You can see that this right here is a ringer for this right here. These are Birkeland currents, these hills right here, these mountains, I mean, these rounded rope-like mountains are what I'm claiming are Birkeland currents, because they look exactly like Birkeland currents and they wrap around each other like Birkeland currents. And also because, well, in geology, I don't think that they don't have anything that supports mountains wrapping around each other like rope. Because mountains are made like three ways: a collision, volcanic, eruption, or the worst out of three, which that makes the least amount of sense, is the igneous intrusion. I never liked igneous intrusion. So here we got South America. Now what's odd is this discharge here off of Africa, this arm, matches right up with the coastline here of South America. And then when you look at the Amazon River, you can see that the Amazon River then matches the coastline of Africa right here. Because this is moving in. You can see there's this beveled edge. It seems to be lining up with the island here, Madagascar. Somehow the two are related. There's just no doubt about it. And this is the twisting over. Okay, so there's a lot of interesting things going on right here, actually. Now, let me show you the full version of South America. Right here. This way you can see the ocean bottom features. You can see that this goes to a point right here, and it fits right around this area right here. And then what else do I have here? Well, you can see these features here, these markings right here. They look related to this area for sure. Now, what I want to do is I want to get another overlay with Africa going further this direction and twisting and rotating. Okay, this time Africa is on top. And see, I rotated it because it's twisting in. And lo and behold, when you look at it, not only does this fit into here, this might have to rotate a little bit, but yeah, I think it does. Hold on. Okay, check it out. Interesting. I rotated it some more, and then look at the look how that lines up there like that. And then even this matches the front here like that, as that starts to line up there. And wow, the Southwest Indian Ridge is starting to look like it might, well, not only does it relate to this feature right here, but it also looks like it's going to rotate around and fit into the Amazon River, which I claim is electrical discharge pattern. Oh, look, and then it's starting to line up with these features over here too, and rotate around into here. But before I get all that, look at this alignment here. See, as it keeps going in, it fits here. Look. And then look right here, how it fits here. And then fits there again. Oh yeah, you can see what chewed this off right here, this tip. Okay, so what's interesting though is the green line here in Africa at that. Matches up. Look at this alignment. Oh my gosh. I can't even believe it. Look at that. This right here looks like a miniature, I guess part of the development of the southern tip of South America. But look at the green line right here. What's interesting though here, let's see what's going on with this. The Red Sea. See, I keep claiming that I'm seeing reoccurring patterns of a tunnel. And this is what I'm talking about. Right here. I've seen reoccurring patterns that there might be a tunnel in Antarctica. And this is one of the reasons why right here. It's just because I keep seeing round circles and tunnels. What looks like tunnels or gouges of side versions of tunnels. And it makes me think that what's causing this is that in a vortex you have that center part where it actually has suction and stuff like that. It makes me wonder if there is a tunnel at Antarctica at the South Pole and at the North Pole too, maybe. But check this alignment out, and look how it can. Here, I'm going to move it. Okay, so we got it this far. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take straight on shots of these areas and rotate it through so we can see not only proof of that this is a true alignment, because why would any of this match over here unless it was matching here, and also so we can learn more about the overlays over here that tell more about the planet. But before I do that, I dim this out even further so that you could see easier, just in case. Look at you see that lake right there, right? Well, you can see what looks similar in size right here. Look at this fits right in here with the green line, and then slides. Look at how that fits, though. That's crazy, don't you think? I mean, you saw the fit that plate tectonics has with the mid-Atlantic ridge in these areas. It's ridiculous. This would take more time to move this way. How come I have less erosion than they do? I actually have almost no erosion. Okay, so what I've done is I've rotated the planet towards Antarctica, and I did the same thing with the overlay with Africa. You can see the tip of Africa fitting into here, distorted by the curvature of the planet, but still it still aligns. And now we can see a little bit more of what's going on over here, now that we know that these areas line up. Yeah, see, remember the green line fit right in here? What's trippy about that is that you got the Red Sea right here, and it lines up with that beveled area. And then that look right here, this line, I didn't notice this, I'm just finding this out right now, by the way. It almost reminds me like this is a wide opening and then it goes to a narrow tunnel. Oh yeah, and here we go. This area right here, there's this gouge here. What do you know? That fits in there pretty good, doesn't it? Italy. Wow, could Italy have been broke off right here? That's something I'll have to investigate. I was not planning on this right here, by the way. Okay, so what I really wanted to show you was when this lines up here, you can see that this is split right here with India and then this area. But what's trippy is that you see this round area right here? You can see that that fits into it. And when that fits into it, it's as if it split this open right here or something. I don't know. Doesn't it look like that? Like when I go over this for greater detail, I'll use really close-up shots, and then you can see stuff lining up with the markings here already. But I'll go through it and look at all the little details and see what I can come up with why this is like that. This kind of fits into here with the markings. But what's interesting is Antarctica and the Himalayas here. This is the overspill. This is the other half of it. One spills this way and the other spills this way. Which actually kind of complicates things for me a little bit now. But what I wanted to show you though was you got this peninsula here on Antarctica and you got the markings right here, this turbulence. And what I need to do is get straight on shots of this area and bring it forward so we can see better what we're looking at. This guy's starting to follow the mid-Atlantic ridge, by the way, this guy. Also, what's trippy is that you got Africa, the tip of Africa pointing this way, going off, and then you got the tip of Africa coming in here, which makes me also think that these are images of a smaller planet. And what you're seeing is that the tip is coming around because the circumference of the planet was smaller at the time that this happened. Alright, I'm gonna cut the video right here. And I found a lot more other stuff, but this video is getting too long and I don't want it to be boring like the last video. But there's a lot of cool stuff I got here. This is amazing, actually. It gets more amazing the further I go with these overlays and move them around. It never ends. The alignments never end. It's amazing that nobody noticed this before, and I'm just glad I can share it with you guys, with people that actually believe me. Thanks for watching.